Good afternoon, Matt Soper here. It's the 19th of June and I thought we'd have a Bog Garden update. We've done one earlier on this year and there are a few bits and pieces that are looking absolutely fantastic now. So should we have a look around? This one here is a really nice example of Sarracenia True Blood. This is one of Adrian Slack's hybrids and it's really coming on well. It's been out in this Bog Garden only for a couple of years and it's really settled down now. You can see it's very dark red. It's a cracker, really nice. And just down around the plant here, you can see this is Drosera intermedia. Now earlier on in the year, we were looking at some of the Drosera tundifolia, which I said had come up in the moss. And here's a really good example here, and they're really quite large ones as well. Now, these just came up in the sphagnum moss, which we sell in small bags. And they're beautiful. And there's some over here in the shade a bit. I don't know if you can see these here. Leave out the way. Really large ones. And as I said, these just popped up in the moss. But over here, I think I've said it before, Filiformis is by far the best grown plant in the bog gardens. It does so well, outgrows any of our native ones actually. A real good doer. You can see another example here. Lovely. This is a really nice hybrid one of mine. It's a purpurea cross Citacina cross purpurea again. So it's sort of an unusual cross there. But again, doing really well. Does well out in the garden. And I haven't done very well with these at all over recent years. Darlingtonia californica. They don't seem to like it in the bog garden here. But we've tried it different aspects, and a colleague grower of mine recommended to try it here. And it looks like he's right. It's doing well this time. And all the ones I've had dotted around haven't been that good. Let's have a look on this other bog over here. Now it's a lovely warm day today, as you can see, but I really wanted to show you these Courtii flowers. Look how dark they are. Really dark purple. And here's the plant down here. Probably one of the last few plants that's still remaining in flower in the bog garden. We'll move further down here. Here's a Courtii cross purpurea, another one which is a good grower out in the bog. I'm just starting to get problems with you can see there's a sundew in there, with blackbirds pulling up stuff in the bog. Now I've never had this problem before, and I know a couple who've asked me whether I get the problem, and I haven't. This is the first time we've had it, so hopefully they won't go mad in here because there's a lot of stuff to pull out. So fingers crossed, it won't get too out of hand. If you come down here, can you see over here? This is a Pinguicula grandiflora. And if you look in close, you can see the tiny flies stuck all over it. Catches loads of small insects. Now what I've been doing with these to propagate them is just slowly teasing the plant apart. So there's small plants over this side. You can just see in here. There's one. So if I can show you, just try and lift them out with my finger. There we go. Got one there. Then I'll transplant it down here, so a little hole. There we go. You can see that there. So what I've been doing, we've been doing this quite a lot. And over here, these are the ones I've been moving around. So they've taken some from this side and they're here, dotted around the bog. And on the side here. And again, another one over here. So that's how we've been propagating those, and they've been doing really well. I did collect the seed from the Pinguicula about a week ago. And we've got them in the prop house, so hopefully we'll have some for sale in the near future. And again, there's some more I've just popped down here. It's a large plant. Right, let's have a look over here now. Now this side of the bog garden gets the morning light first, and you can see down here the sphagnum has really taken over. It's doing exceptionally well here. And over here we've got Drosera intermedia, and they've spread throughout the bog really, far quicker than any of the rotundifolia have. Bit concerned with this moss here. It's quite invasive and it does seem to choke the plants out. Other growers have said to me to be careful with this stuff. Here it is here. It's very strong growing, pushes the plants out, I think, especially the Drosera. So you've got to keep it in check and remove some whenever I can. Take bits out, and hopefully the sphagnum will replace it. I mean, when I say it's invasive, it doesn't grow that mad, but it outgrows the sphagnum for sure. And it can produce quite a thick mat. You can see over here, all in around this plant here. And it's even coming up in the sphagnum. Okay. Right, we'll finish off with some of my favourite plants, or some of the prettier plants in the bog garden. Has to be this Sarracenia rubricorpora. Growing outside under natural light, it really takes on a very dark burgundy colour. And beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Far stronger colours out here than it gets under glass. And also over here, you can see Sarracenia variant Cuprea with its lovely copper lids. You know, really striking, stands out against the yellows, as you can see. And my favourite out here at the moment has to be this one here. This is a Morii. Look at this, look at the lids, the colour of them. Absolutely beautiful. It's a really good example, and it's growing so well out here again. Anyway, that's a few of the plants we have out here in the bog garden. Hope you enjoyed looking around, and thanks for watching. Look out for our next video.